What is going on? Charles Botensten. Just wanted to make this quick video. I think I'm gonna shoot videos instead of just going live, just make it a little bit higher quality, to say the least. This is something that, I never really got. So I went to, I actually forgot the name of it. It was Landmark. So I went to Landmark and they always talked about sitting on the sideline or playing in the game. What are you doing? In other words, sitting on the sideline means you're watching everything happen. Okay, you could be reading, you could be learning, you could be doing a lot of things, but you're not actually doing. You're not actually going to the gym, you're not actually taking action, you're watching everyone else do it, either on social media, on video, everything else. Except the problem is, if you're not in the game, you can't be learning, you can't be taking advantage of the opportunity, and you can't be winning at all. If you're sitting on the sideline. Taking that a step further, I heard it from David Goggins recently, and he goes, everything looks so easy when you're not actually there. Everything looks so easy that you can do it if you're not in the fight. Here's an example. So I started obviously doing the Ironman training, okay? I went to gym class this morning, 45 minutes, which was challenging. And now I have to swim right around 2,000 yards tonight, okay? And this is the thing, is people say from social media, I don't think I'm gonna post it. Maybe I'll post like a photo, of the pool or whatever tonight, but I'm not actually gonna make a post out of it. But this is the thing, is it looks so easy on your camera. It doesn't look easy when you're in your tight little bathing suit with your goggles and you're actually swimming 2,000 yards. You're exhausted, you're breathing through air. There's someone in your lane that's going faster than you and is making a lot of noise on the lap. In other words, there's a lot of waves and you're breathing in water and it's going in your nose, it's going in your ears, and you're just exhausted and you just want to get to the other side. It's not easy then. So this is the thing. This is what I highly recommend, and this is something that I am now engulfed. When I see a challenge, and David Goggins says this, you have to visualize not only the good, which is, so say you want to make prospecting calls. So the good would be that you call, hey, how's it going? It's Charles Botensten from BPI. I own a firm here in Midtown Manhattan. I know there's a lot of people calling in regards to your home for sale. Ha, 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 ha. And then you just go into it. You go into your pitch. So in other words, that's a script. So you visualize, okay, they are going to say, yes, I want to meet with you. Okay. But David Goggins says something very interesting. When it's nice and comfortable and easy and you're sitting and you're watching this, say on your phone right now, is that also visualize them saying, go fuck yourself. It's also visualizing them hanging up. It's visualizing them saying, why should I hire you? It's visualizing the problems that will happen. So I have taken that to my first race, okay? So for me, we'll take it to you in a second, but for me, the elevation climbing in my first Ironman, which is in Connecticut, is 3,500 feet, okay? 3,500 feet, which is a ridiculous amount. That's pretty much just going up a hill for 56 miles, okay? That's not easy, okay? Obviously, there's no comparison because you may not know what 5,600 feet is, but I usually do about 1,000 less feet on the same distance when I go out to, out in New Jersey. So I'm doing 1,000 less feet, or I'm doing 1,000 more feet, 1,000 more feet in less distance, okay? So I have to visualize when I'm on that hill and I want to quit, and it's the middle of June and the sun is beating down on my head. I'm exhausted, I'm sweating, I'm tired, I'm dehydrated, my legs are screaming, there's lactic acid everywhere. I have to visualize, okay, how am I going to overcome this? What am I going to do? That's the biggest thing. Okay, it's not sitting there and saying, oh, I'm going to finish the race 6 hours later. No, it's going to say when there is a challenge, when I don't want to wake up. This is the reason, is that say you want to wake up earlier, okay, and you just visualize, okay, you know what? I'm going to wake up earlier. That's easy. That's easy to do, okay? What's not easy to do is say, when I don't want to wake up this morning, what do I say to myself? Visualizing that. visualizing the problems, visualizing how you're going to overcome it. It's not visualizing the issues, because there's definitely going to be issues, okay? My tire could blow up. I could have a fall. I could get, whatever. I don't know. I'm swimming a certain amount of length, or for you guys, it could be something waking up early, whatever. It's when that happens, visualize, okay, this is how I'm going to handle it. Okay, how am I going to handle when I don't want to wake up early, when I'm hungover, when I'm tired, when it's cold out, when my legs are screaming? This morning at gym class, how am I going to handle that? How am I going to be able to push through? Where am I going to go in my mind? Because it's not going to be physical anymore. Physical is gone. It's long gone. It's all mental. It's all mental. So when you're sitting there and you're looking at a challenge, when you're sitting there and you want to actually change a habit, the biggest thing is, yeah, of course, visualize it going right, but visualize, what if something happens? Because this is the problem. If my tire blows out and I haven't visualized, okay, bring a spare, know how to change it, understand that it's going to be hot, people are going to be screaming past you as your tire blows out and you have to change your tire in the middle of the road in Connecticut, how are you going to handle that? It's really what it comes down to. What are the emotions that you're going to go through? What are the feelings? Visualize it. Okay, it's going to suck. I'm not going to want to do it. I'm going to get pissed off. Maybe I'm going to fall. I'm going to be bloodied and battered. But how am I going to overcome that? What am I going to do? How am I going to tap into that? So that is overcoming the issues that could come up in your mind. Sitting on the sideline is so easy. It is so easy. You hear it in the comment section all the time. You hear, someone is being made fun of on the subway, or there's an old woman that drops her bag and people are like, I would have said something on the subway publicly. Oh, really? Because you're just Mother Teresa? Oh, I would have definitely broken up the fight. I would have fought the bullies. Really? When was the last time you were in a fight? When was the last time you were actually confronted? When was the last time you were uncomfortable? Okay? So instead of being Mr. Virtue, okay? Instead of being Mrs. Right, look at yourself and say, I'm playing on the sideline right now by looking at a video, by looking at a social post and saying, okay, that looks hard. I want to do that or I don't want to do it. Don't come out that you're better. And when you do want to take on an actual task that's going to be pushing you outside of your comfort zone, visualize what's going to go wrong and how you're going to handle it. I can tell you right now is that I have now changed my mindset from I can easily handle this to what are they experiencing? And if I want to experience that, say it's prospecting, going to the gym, now it's Ironman training, what are the problems that are going to arise? I know, and I'll just leave you with this. I know that on the swim, I'm going to get exhausted. So now I'm thinking, how do I handle that? Am I going to doggy paddle? Am I going to stay in the same space? Am I going to keep my head above water and have my legs sink, which exhausts more energy? Right now I'm training, I need more distance. I need to double the amount of distance so I know that I can handle it, okay? In the run, which is the last thing, I know my legs are going to be screaming. I know that I'm going to be dehydrated and probably cramping. So I'm thinking, okay, I need a lot of nutrition, I need a lot of water, I need a lot of potassium, I need a lot of electrolytes, I need salt pills. But when that happens, how am I going to handle it? And actually, ironically enough, 2 days ago, I got my first cramp in probably a year. And I was like, wow. And I thought back to it. I said, when this happens on my run, how am I going to handle this? Or my knee was bothering me while I was running. I was like, okay, let's see how I'm running. Am I running correctly? And then when that happens, what am I going to do? Am I going to slow down? Am I going to stop? Am I going to walk? Am I going to speed up? Am I going to, I don't know, look at a different pace? So I don't know. I hope you got something out of it, but sitting on the sideline and critiquing someone else without actually going into the game is the loser way of thinking of how to win. It's the loser way of being that cool person. Yeah, I heard this. I hate when people bring up a quote, a quote like, beyond all failure is success. It's like, really? What are you failing at? It's easy to quote someone like Winston Churchill. It's easy to do that. But what are you doing to fail? So now I don't quote other people. I look at it and someone's talking about failure, say Elon Musk in 2009 when he almost had his third rocket failure launch. and SpaceX would have been completely decimated right after that. Or when he was a week away from not even being able to pay his employees, and then funding just came through. I'm thinking, wow, I can't believe that happened. It's like, when that happens to me, when I'm only a week away from paying for this office rent or for my apartment or for something else, how am I going to handle it? How am I going to handle the pressure, the feelings, the emotions? When I'm tired, you know, put yourself in the game, but don't critique people that are in the game that you're not. And also visualize the problems that are going to arise and how you're going to handle it, how you're actually going to feel in that moment, and just be there. So hope this helps. Have an amazing day. Talk to you guys.